Kill Squire Trelawney and Mr. Bimbo when you'll have to negotiate strenuously. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, a Grand Arena story. Guys, we're trying for top 50. We're facing one of the best theory crafters in the game, named Blade Baka. I placed 5 Galactic Legends. He got 1717. This is crazy, guys. So, here's the situation. Facing Blade Baka, he's in Ka, which is a really good Territory War guild, of course. And you can see I do have more GP than him. Finally, I have more GP than someone that I'm facing. That is wonderful. And you can see I actually have the top shelf speed advantage. Not an enormous advantage, but a little bit. He does have more 6 dots. And then I do want to point out, guys, look at the offense percent numbers toward the bottom of the mod section. That is actually a very telling section. That it's something that I've neglected, and Blade has done a great job of cultivating. Look at all those high offense percentage mods, guys. Really impressive stuff. Probably more important than having more top shelf mods. I mean, you really want the speed stuff, of course you do, but if you could trade a few of those top shelf for the top shelf of the offense percent, maybe worth it. Looking at the total relic levels, I do have a small advantage, though he has the advantage in all of the top tier ones. The relic 9, 6 through 9, he's got more of those. I've just got a bunch of random crap geared, essentially. Here's the defense that I set, guys. I set 5 Galactic Legends against him. After scouting him, he's an efficiency player, and he gets through defenses pretty well. So what I decided was I didn't think he did have enough to be able to kill 5 Galactic Legends easily, and then I figured he'd have a ton of pretty decent teams that could actually kill other teams but not Galactic Legends. So I placed 5. And I kept Starkiller and Jedi Master Luke, and that was it. Now, I'm sorry to say I was busy that day and did not take pictures of take screenshots of his defense, so we're just going to have to jump in. He did place a Supreme Leader Kylo up front, and nothing else that was really that threatening. A couple things that were okay, but nothing too crazy. So, before I attacked, though, he did attack, and check this out, 1717. Man, he didn't drop a single battle. He got a 74 on my Executor, guys. He used an Executor mirror match, which is a thing now, so it's not cheating. Though I would have maybe accused him of cheating if I didn't know about that. 74 against Executor is extremely demoralizing, guys. That's one above the soft max in fleets. It's not okay. So before we jump into the actual fighting, folks, just want to remind you that if you want to support the channel for free, all you've got to do is hit that thumbs up button. Hit the sub button if you haven't already, guys. It would help me. It'll support the channel quite a bit and help us mount the algorithm. I mean, it's for all of us, baby. We can't. The algorithm's not going to mount itself. So let's jump in to the actual fighting, shall we? Alright, so I decided he probably doesn't have a Galactic Legend in the back, and if he does, then I probably have the right teams to beat it. Now, I can't do my normal shenanigans where I can just multi-shot things, because he's already cleared me for, if I drop one battle, I lose, essentially. I can't lose any battles, so using Jedi Master Luke, and the thing is, he put down weak enough teams that I decided not to attack. I decided I didn't need any of my, I didn't need a second team of Jedi. I could use them, but I didn't need them. So here's what we're doing, guys. He has like 232% tenacity on Hux, which means we can't get ability block on him, and we need to stop this crazy turn meter madness. So instead of trying to do F-Lux right at the start, we do this increased cooldowns on Hux. So then Hux just does a basic, and once Luke does get another turn, if he gets another turn soon, he can do F-Lux and get ability block on him now because he's got tenacity down. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, do we kill the Red Trooper? Do we kill Hux? Which one do we kill first? And you know, you gotta kill Red Trooper, guys. Gotta do it. Just gotta do it. So you can get the AoE off. Obviously didn't kill Hux because Kylo ended up dispelling everything, so he's kind of a jerk. And yeah, let's just keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep doing it. Gotta kill this tank. We don't have the thing yet. What's it called? The ultimate. It's an important word to know, guys. Apparently I've forgotten it though. So we're also trying to max banners. Remember, have to be efficient. Have to be efficient. Even though I'm not an efficiency player, I don't know. I don't know in what world 5 Galactic Legends isn't enough to slow someone down. But I mean, Blade is very good. So, you know, we gotta at least try. You know, acquit ourselves well. We've got almost 200 people watching, and I think it gets up to close to 300 actually at one point. So we're starting to get some numbers, guys. It's a good time. Come hang out with us. Even if I sit down and think for like 40 minutes in between fights sometimes. At least we have a nice, relaxed dialogue. All right, got a good score there. We only dropped 1 banner, so that's good. You guys can see the defenses there if you want to rewind. Now, up against General Skywalker, and I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at how he modded. Here's the thing, guys. He's a good player, but he also has extremely good modding. I've never faced someone in Paw Patrol that I had trouble with their General Skywalker with Commander Luke, but this is one instance where I did actually have a little bit of trouble. As you'll see, I won't spoil what the results are, but he did end up getting a little messy. I'm looking at, you know, his turn meter at who's going to go next, what's the best option here? Should we switch stances? Should we do what, guys? What should we do? Let's just keep shooting 5s, I suppose. Do we do the AoE? I mean, pretty soon they're gonna start getting turns. Look at the turn meter now. The Chewie and Chupio can possibly go before the clones get to have a turn. So, can we kill any clones before General Skywalker stands up? And the answer is no. This is very rare for me, guys. Usually I can take out General Skywalker, and now some of this, of course, is me just getting behind the times. Like I only have Relic 7 on Han and Chewie, which seems ludicrous that that's an only, but I mean, my team's starting to be underpowered compared to the things that it's trying to take out, which, I mean, that's not a welcome change, frankly, but it's the world we live in, so we've got to try to be realistic about these things. Anyways, we've, tried to take out the clones. He stands up again, which isn't my favorite thing ever. Decided to not do the AoE there, just because I didn't want them to hit me back. He's picking on Han pretty good here. Not my favorite thing either. But we got the mass assist, sit him back down, and we're stealing turn meter from Arc, or at least tried to. Didn't work, but I certainly did try. Alright, so we're doing okay-ish. Don't want him to hit Han. But then Han, he gets a turn anyways and kills Han, which I haven't lost anyone in this fight for a long time, guys. Dropped 8 banners. Oh my gosh, I thought I would drop 5, maybe 6. So not great. So, here, that was our cue to pause it, guys, and I just totally failed. Alright, so we're using our Dengar team to face his... Dear Lord, hold on a sec, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. I wanted you guys to see the team that we're facing because I want you to understand why this was such a conundrum for me. Here's the thing. Baze has a thing on his turn. So Baze with Bando is actually quite good because he gains turn meter, 5% turn meter every time someone gains a buff. And that doesn't sound like too much, but think about this. Think about Aura Singh handing out 20% turn meter to Baze right away, because Aura Singh would give 4 of my bounty hunters stealth just to start with. And then if Bosk went, he would hand everyone, he'd hand everyone another huge amount of, he'd give everyone offense up. He'd give himself frenzy and taunt. That's another 25 for the offense up, and then another 10% for the other 2 buffs, so 35%, another 55% with only... and that's only after we take 1 single turn. And then Baze would go, he would do his AoE and dispel everything. So, you know, it's problematic. It's very problematic. And so you take Aura Sing, lead, and, you know, Baze just kind of shuts it down. Even with Zam making everyone fast, like, you can't outrun Baze doing that. So I decided to use Dengar again because, once again, guys, we used him last time, or at least a couple times ago, because he can target, he can do damage, as long as you do damage to the person with the most health and protection added together, the healthiest. Then you can, you know, you get your contract pretty quick. And with Zam, we're going to be faster than everyone, and so we're not going to taunt with Bosk here. So we know that IG is going to be taunting because he's the healthiest. Do the mass assist. We got 60% already, and then Grief has everyone shoot, and there we go. Because Grief shoots twice. Remember, guys, Grief shoots twice. That's how it was possible to do this. You know, Bosk calls the mass assist, and Grief hits twice. That's why we got 60. So, anyways, we got it. We killed Bam right away. And yeah, we can cleanse, and I mean the rest of the fight is basically just us trying to get as good of banners as we can. So trying to figure out exactly what we want to do. Like, we can't stun anyone. We don't have Aura Sing here, unfortunately. I mean, I guess Bosk could stun someone, but the stun doesn't do anything anyways, because IG's just gonna dispel it at some point, regardless. And so we're just waiting for another disintegrate, essentially. I mean, you know, or we're waiting until we can start shooting Queel or Baze. I mean, this is only Relic 1 on Baze. So, all right, got him out. He's the gimmick. He's not that important anyways. But yeah. So I'm gonna kill Nest because she's gonna kill us otherwise. And all right, there's foresight on these guys. Gotta take out Queel. We can't crit him, which is fine. At this point, we don't really need. Where we're going, we don't need crits. I mean, just trying to maximize banners once again. And stuff. Things and stuff. So, yeah, we're getting through this here, guys. Getting through it. Trying to maximize our banners because old Mando here doesn't quite have his maximum protection, but we can't get it back. So 64. Dengar doesn't give that regeneration. Aura lead does give that. All right, so now we've got General Grievous here, and decided to take General Skywalker, not because it's good banners, but because I know we can clear with one shot, and then hopefully he's got garbage in the back. That's the hope. Like, if the back zone is as garbage as his other front zone, like this zone was pretty tough, but all the other teams are pretty dang easy, as you'll see in a minute here. Yeah. Gosh, so the hope, of course, is that we can get a twofer, get 2 kills on droids in a row. If General Grievous ever takes a turn, or sorry, General Skywalker ever takes a turn, he can do an AoE and take them all out, kind of, but it's not really working that way. Kill T3, kill Probe Droid, kill this guy, sit down. Grievous goes crazy, kills all of my banners. Dear Lord, just awful. -9 banners, so we've already dropped like tons of banners, like 19, almost 20 banners. Gonna be perfect. And then I just sat there in abject horror because he had Lord Vader, and I was so sure he didn't have this team in the back because I thought he needed his Maul team to kill my Sith Eternal team. But as it turned out, he used his Rey with Bad Batch, which is something I really want to explore here, to kill my Rey. And the thing is, I thought I had trapped him because I thought I had like taken out all of his options to use. I thought I'd trapped his Jedi out. That was the goal. I placed teams in the front to lure his Jedi out, so then he couldn't clear in the back. Like if he used Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan team against my Supreme Leader Kylo, then he wouldn't have the Jedi in the back to take out my Kenobi, but instead he used, I was just pretty sure that his Ray wasn't going to be able to, I don't know, I think I miscalculated too. I'm not saying this was a good idea, but just trying to explain a little bit. So, alright, we can't win, because I don't have the right teams. I have Star Killer, so we're going to give it a go. Like, we're going to try, right? I mean, let's try killing Lord Vader here. And we don't have a choice, guys. If we want to win, we just have to go. And I think maybe if I'd put Barris here instead of Old Ben, that might have been better. I'm not sure. I'm not completely convinced of that, guys. But yeah, gosh, they already killed 2 of our guys, and they put ability block on Visas. Why is Visas so worthless against Sith? Why are you so worthless, Visas? Trying to figure out which ability to use here, guys. Oh yeah, Mara Jade is the one who's dead. So, dear Lord, I mean, we didn't even get a turn. Like, I would have normally just tried to burn turn meter. This is what's problematic, guys, about this sort of player is if he can just one-shot everything, he puts in a tremendous amount of pressure on me. If I can force him to actually, you know, behave just a little bit, if I can trip him up, then that works. Clearly not working here, guys. Like, we're dead. Let's just hit them out of spite, though, right? Smite out of spite. Let's just get him. Can we kill the Royal Guard? Let's do it. Kill Royal Guard. Look at all that damage we did to Lord Vader. Just kidding. Alright, so I guess we'll throw Grievous in here. We lose. We've lost now. So now it's all about, let's clear as quick as we can and raid my buddy Solo, but let's also try to take out these teams. And so I was like, alright, we'll give one more try, because I want to see what happens if we have loaded turn meter. I want to see what happens with General Grievous and BB-8 against this team, because I feel like if you use Nute with this team, you actually end up doing a lot more damage. Like, you have a lot higher percentage of actually being able to win here. But BB-8 is suboptimal, because you're not getting turn meter, because everyone's got debuffs and stuff. So, anyways, trying to kill Royal Guard here. It gets his ult already, and I mean, can we actually kill Royal Guard before all of this nonsense, you know? Before they finish us off? The answer is no. We can't even kill anyone, and instead they're just gonna kill Grievous for no gain. And so, if we're gonna lose, let's just go kill other things. So let's just ignore that team. Let's go up top. He's got a fast Darth Revan with a Relic 8 Sith Empire Trooper, but we've got Gideon for that. We've got Armor Shred, and now we'll just pummel his Sith Empire Trooper, even though he's modded really well. So you do the one really important step that I just keep neglecting, guys, is you do the little half step with Dark Trooper just to get more buffs and everything. And yeah, so, and then you do the AoE with Veers, and you know, Malak isn't taunting. You get rid of Sith Empire Trooper, and you're just good to go. If you need to punch Malak next, that's also fine. Once HK is gone, now we can. I just wanted to wait for a minute, guys. I didn't want to call an assist with Range Trooper yet. Until it was, so you call the assist on Darth Revan there with range, but then no one can actually assist against Darth Revan. So, you know, eventually you just get to punch him in the face, and there you go. Direct application of a fist to the face. Smiting his face is kind of fun. Alright, we're just messing around, guys. This is like a speed round now. I'm just trying to rush it. And but I want to try new things. Well, maybe not totally new things, but we're using Fennec with Bando here, just to see how this is going to go. We get, you know, try to get Whistling Birds. And the thing is, so we're taking Stormtrooper Han for like no reason. I just threw him in there, because why not? This isn't optimized, I don't think. But, you know, if we had Stormtrooper Han, we'd have full Whistling Birds. But you can see we just remove the Night Sisters. Just like that. Just remove them. And now I'm like, you know what? Let's try to get good banners. I mean, we're not going to win, but let's get good banners. Because here's the thing, guys. Like, sometimes you lose and you just have to say, all right, well, we lost. That sucks. I don't like losing. No one likes losing. I don't think. Most people try to avoid it. Some people don't mind it, I guess. But I guess the thing I'm trying to spit out is why can't we just, like, learn from it. You know, like let's practice, let's get better, and let's not go on tilt. I don't think I was actually that tilted. I think I didn't care that much about the results, but at the end of the day, like, I still wanted to equip myself well, right? I mean, let's get the clear. Let's see if we can figure out the right build. So this is one team that I've been trying to figure out exactly what we want to do. Like, if we have to use Traya against Mon Mothma, which I'd prefer just not needing to, that would be nice to not need to. But if we do need to, then what's the best combination? You know, is it with Talon? Is it with Barris? I mean, Watt's kind of a luxury, right? But you know, I think the thing that went kind of wrong last time, you guys saw me use Traya with Talon and Watt last time, and then I actually told you guys something wrong in that video. I was like, oh yeah, Talon must have revived, but I was wrong. Talon, you have to have full Sith squad in order to have Talon revive Traya. I just got the uniques mixed up, but I think Barris is just better than Talon in this case, at least. Like, Traya would have maybe stayed alive in that case. I don't know, but anyways, this seems to be pretty effective, guys. I mean, I guess they could theoretically focus down Watt, though I guess with Barris, I think that'd be pretty hard. I think that this team would struggle quite a bit, in fact, trying to take down Watt, just because he has a lot of hit points. I mean, I guess CG kind of did us a favor. Like, he's Relic 7 because he has to be for, what, Kenobi? So, you know, may as well have a lot of hit points now. It's kind of nice. Anyways, just trying to get some banners back. Really, I mean, I'm just trying to kill her. I don't really care about banners at this point that much. I mean, I would try to get... I just don't want to be a headache for the stream either. They've already... You know, the thing that you guys didn't see on YouTube here is that I spent about 30 to 40 minutes trying to figure out what my moves were going to be. And, I mean, I think the majority of people were fine with it. I think some people were a little bit irritated. So, all right, we're using Dash here. Omicron, I mean, this isn't a good team, this Nute with all the droids. I mean, it can be good, I guess. It's a team. I mean, this is a banner stealer for sure, at least against certain builds. But I have Dash here, and I mean, the thing is, I wanted to keep a lot of B teams so that I could get high efficient wins against all of his random other crap that he was gonna set, and I just didn't. I thought that if he was placing another Galactic Legend, it would be Rey, frankly. So, you know, more's the pity. All right, here's Qui-Gon Jinn we have Kitty Mundi available. Let's use him. Let's use him. We also have Grandmaster Yoda. Like, let's you know, we have Foresight, so let's just try to take these guys out. I mean, it was kind of funny. I mean, we ended up with 65 banners. All right, there's this Maul team with Sith, but they're, you know, EP's in here. That's great. That's cool. All right, try to stun some of them. We're kind of out of order here. That's fine though. So we can dispel some of their stuff and get healing immunity. Try to get some stuns, and the more important part of that move was the cleanse of all the days and everything. So, you know, now we've got the true damage. We're doing the bonus damage from what's his name? Tech 65. Great. Let's go into ships. Apparently, let's just move right along. And I decided to just, like, without any thought whatsoever, I was like, you know, let's just go for it, guys. Let's go with Home 1 against their Malevolence, and all right, we got it. We did it. We killed Sunfac right away, and now, okay, do the wiggle with Falcon, and okay, they killed Biggs right away, which isn't my favorite thing. And then I decided to try to be wise, and I made a mistake here, though, guys. Huge mistake. And remember, we're flying by the seat of our pants a little bit. So I took Y-Wing in. I should have taken the Phantom in, is what I should have done. Like, that would have been the wise thing. Because the Phantom, then I could have had, right now, I would have had a reinforcement to come in. And we could have gotten Cassian, and Cassian would have helped me take someone out. Probably just take out Spy or something. But we didn't. We can't. It's not available. I guess now we can get Cassian in. And who do we try to take out? I guess try to kill Spy here real quick. Alright, we killed Spy. Woo! So it's not just Hyena Bomber that we have to kill here, though, guys. That would be cool. I mean, also impossible. But there's also Vulture Droid as well. So, alright, let's skip over. Here's his... He's got a Chimera fleet, I think. I think it's Chimera. And I jumped in with First Order, not realizing this isn't the same comp. I thought that this was the comp with Darth Vader, but like again, we're just kind of jumping in. And, you know, the fleet part you might call this tilt. I'm not sure. I feel like you guys think I tilt all the time, and one thing, it's very important to me that I'm honest with you guys. Like, I want to show you guys the mental state and make sure you understand why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing. And so when I explain tilt, I feel like people are like, oh, shoot, Xaereth, he tilts all the time. The fact is, I think I tilt way less than most players, actually. Like, that's something I have under control quite a bit. Like, you can't win at the rate that I do if you just tilt all the frickin' time. But I think, you know, honest self-evaluation and understanding how we all operate is a really important part of the process. And so, I don't know. Just, I guess, at the end of the day, I just want you guys to understand. I mean, I want everyone to think well of me. Of course I do. But I also want you to understand that avoiding tilt is very important, and it's very important to me. I just, you know, if I think that there's some element of it, I guess I'll mention it. I think a lot of people you don't realize how many people are tilted because they don't say anything. That's all. Anyways, no need to be all defensive, guys. Just explaining what's going on. So, I mean, it's kind of a fiasco because I just jumped in without any pre-thought, pre-planning at all. And that's why I think maybe there was some tilt. I didn't feel tilted. Of course, sometimes you don't recognize it, but, you know, we're actually making our way through it, though. Anyways, even despite just jumping in, like, it was looking pretty dicey for a while, but... you know, just back and forth. I really like the Finalizer fleet. I'm really excited to use the bomber, actually. Okay, jump in with Raddus. We got the new bomber, and I mean, this is so pathetic because all those summoned vultures make it look so incredibly tough. I mean, it was kind of anticlimactic, to be honest, guys. Without any summoned vulture droids, it's like, okay, I guess we'll just show up and like stomp them. So, all right, cool. And, I mean, I might have had teams to clear Lord Vader. I have no idea, guys. I didn't want to. I had to play my alts, which were both in the finals as well. So we lost 2-1 for the week. Let's go to my final thoughts here, though, shall we? As soon as we can actually get that hooked up. We can do it one time at one point. Here we go. Alright, so sometimes you just get outplayed. He trapped me like the noob I am. You can see I didn't even get a final screenshot, guys. So this is the screenshot from my more recent opponent. So not trying to cop out there, but sometimes you just get outplayed. He's a great player. I think I could do a lot better. I'm looking back at it, I'm like, man, there are a couple things I could have done way better. And I don't have time to explain all that stuff. And frankly, I mean, I gotta save some things for, you know, in reserve anyways. But I got outplayed. You know, just straight up outplayed. Well done to Blade Baka. Really well done. He's a great guy. You know, he's still my patron, too, so... Appreciate the schooling, Blade. It makes me wonder, how do you beat hyper-efficient players? Like, the guys, not the guys who just play efficiency play, but the guys who, like, just legitimately, just, like, go completely... I mean, the guys who can get a 17-17 on a board with 5 Galactic Legends. I don't know if I could ever do that. I'm not sure if I'm built that way. And how do you beat someone like that? I mean, there are ways, and I have ideas. We'll just have to explore it. So, you know, it's a tricky thing, though, guys. trying to go super efficient, and then if someone clears you and then you don't leave enough for offense, it's tricky. The one thing I could have done here is use Starkiller in the front, because at some point I realized I thought maybe he used Ray to mirror my Ray, and if that was the case, I should have followed my intuition. But anyways, I'm just kind of rambling here, guys. At the end of the day, no excuses. I just straight up lost, and I mean, this is gonna sound maybe like an excuse. Hanging out, like I was number what, 63, something like that, and you know, we're in a group that's in the top 200, that started in the top 200, and people are just gonna be good. This was the group of death. I would not have been surprised at all if I had gone 0-3. Like that guy Snake, who's beat me twice, he was in the group, and he ended up either going 1-2 or 0-3. I didn't catch his final results, but I mean, he lost a couple times. Blade obviously is a really good player. There's another guy who beat me from my last group. Lots of really good players, and so to go 2-1 in this bracket, pretty happy with it, frankly. That being said, there's no excuses. We lost. We'll get better next time. We'll do better next time. And you know, Blade's gonna Blade. He's gonna beat a lot of people, a lot more people than you would think. So, you know, he did good. I did poorly. Let's just move on. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. Even when we lose, we're going to learn from it, guys. We got to learn. Got to stay humble and learn. Take care.